Hey guys, Jackie, Famished Farm, and it is the middle of April, so it is time to do a March recap, which I have had written up for weeks, and just am now getting to recording this. So the year of Minimal Me is off to a good start. We're done with the first quarter of 2024, and weight-wise, I was kind of stalled. Actually, I had a 0.04 pound gain for the month of March, but I'm not unhappy with that result because we had company for a week and we went up to Nashville, and Nashville is the home of fried food. This whole South is actually. So Rod and I ate fried food a couple times for the first time in probably a decade, and I mean the whole meal, chicken tenders, french fries, yeah. And we were drinking, so we had a really good time. We went with my sister and her husband, and we just keep discovering cool things to do in Nashville. So another part of this whole minimizing thing is the decluttering, and I feel really good that we finished that long list of 24 categories of things to declutter in 2024. And I mean, we've taken huge loads to Goodwill or America's Thrift. 1 second, I have to detangle the dog. Okay, so Tilly dog is detangled. Actually, she's not. She's at the end of her tether and is stopped, but we'll see how long that goes. So the decluttering, 3 big loads to the thrift store, and it's just a mindset, and the mindset is now ingrained. So I am constantly thinking of ways that I can reduce my stuff. And cooking, every time I open a cabinet, I'm like, do I really need that? Is that something that is time to let go, let somebody else have the benefit of its use? And I sat down with my mom's recipe box the other night and went through, and basically I'm going to be sending that recipe box to Goodwill on my next trip. But the important thing is all of those recipes, the favorites, the things that it looked like she was trying, those things I've got now, and I can make use of them and make my own favorites. So it's just a mindset that is improving. It's not the right word. I'm just more aware. So I think that's a really good thing. And then the other big category is budget-wise, and now we had some interesting things. So last month we had a $450 gas bill that was not unexpected, but the timing certainly was. And turns out I had completely forgotten that our account was prepaid. Now, what I did learn is that prepayment on the account, which froze the price at whatever level, has an expiration date. Dummy me, never had a tank rental before, had no idea. So the bad thing about that was that they were sitting on over $700 of our money was just sitting there. They are getting the benefit of it. We were not. So after the $450 came out of that prepaid fund, we still had $300 left over, which, good news is, that is about how much I spent in the garden. So that was kind of a wash. Our fund budget for the Nashville trip, we paid cash for all of that except for a big dinner, actually 2 big dinners out, and that was about $150, so not outrageous for 2 dinners for 2 people. And then our groceries for the month were about $90 over. So am I just justifying all this stuff? Yes and no. It's reality. That's just times. We're not in a situation where I have $5 left every week and we have to feed a family of 6 on that. It's just that we are trying to rein things in, and how I know that things are getting better is when I look at the balances of our credit cards, the two that I'm trying to really get paid down. Home Depot, we have a generator on our Home Depot card, and our Discover bill. And those two, both balances came down. Our Sam's Club, which is how we pay for our gas, and obviously I get some soap supplies at Sam's Club. That's completely paid off. Rods we pay off every month. So those are the 4 ongoing credit cards, and our goal is to pay those off every month, which we had done until recently. So I feel like we're doing pretty good. I'm positive, and I have a good mindset for going forward. So the month of April, going into it, very positive. We'll see, now that I know what's happened the first 2 weeks, we'll see how the rest of the month of April goes. But we'll be back hopefully before the middle of May with that update. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.